Hi guys, it's Ben Glicksman and welcome to SI.com's College Football Roundup. Week 8 was full of tight games and major upsets, so let's get right to it. Let's start with the game of the weekend in Death Valley, where number 3 Clemson hosted number 5 Florida State. This game was originally billed as a matchup of national title contenders, but after the game, only one team looked the part. The Seminoles rolled the Tigers 51-14, in a result that was important for a couple of reasons. First of all, this establishes Florida State as a bona fide national title contender, and if it can avoid the upsets that have plagued it in years past, it can make a run at Pasadena. And secondly, Seminoles quarterback Jameis Winston, who threw for 444 yards in Saturday's win, has put himself in the thick of the Heisman race. The redshirt freshman had impressed against inferior competition earlier in the season, but now he's proven he can step up on a big stage. Now I want to move to some of the major surprises of the weekend. And while Louisville fell to UCF, most of the major upsets came in the SEC. Let's start in the West, where both Texas A&M and LSU suffered losses against division foes. For the Aggies, the defense was once again the problem. Quarterback Johnny Manziel had another big game, and wide receiver Mike Evans reeled in 4 touchdowns. However, it wasn't enough. Auburn, which continues to make waves under first-year head coach Gus Malzahn, ultimately prevailed 45-41. As for LSU, Les Miles' team started slow, came on strong, and eventually came up short, as Ole Miss hit a field goal with 2 seconds remaining to win 27-24. The losses to A&M and LSU make one thing very clear. Alabama, which rolled Arkansas on Saturday, remains the SEC West's best hope for a national champion. Finally, I want to move to the SEC East, where even more craziness occurred this weekend. Tennessee downed South Carolina, and Vanderbilt came back to upset Georgia. But the team I'm really interested in talking about? Missouri, who improved to 7-0 after routing Florida on Saturday. Many people had questions about the Tigers after quarterback James Franklin went down with a shoulder injury last week, but redshirt freshman Matty Mock answered the call, leading Mizzou to over 500 yards of total offense against the Gators. Looking ahead, Gary Pinkel's team has one more major hurdle to clear. If they can beat South Carolina at home next Saturday, they should have smooth sailing into the SEC title game in Atlanta. For SI.com's College Football Roundup, I'm Ben Glicksman.